Hey, you. Yeah, you. Welcome to something a little different. As you can tell, I'm not in Pokemon. Instead, I'm in Discord. And more specifically, I'm in the Pokemon Battle Zone Discord server. And the reason I'm in the server is because they are hosting an event that I'm currently participating in. And this event's honestly pretty dope. Basically, they have real people acting in as gym leaders, and it's anyone who's participating's job to try and beat these gym leaders and collect as many badges as possible. And now you guys are probably wondering, what are the rules to the battles? How do you get started? What is all this? What are you even talking about? So hopefully, by doing this little intro right here, you will understand a lot more of the rules and what's going to be happening with the series. And on screen, you guys should be able to read the rules. And in case you can't, I'm going to read them over right now. All the battles will be done in the normal doubles rules format. That's not how those words are said. But anyways, that means it's going to be 6v6 and double battles. That's completely different from what I'm used to. If you guys know me at all, I do VGC battles all the time. 4 versus 4 is kind of my mojo. Having 2 extra Pokemon on either side is going to spice things up for sure. It has a regular item clause, which means you're not allowed to have like 2 choice specs on your team. You have to kind of mix and match your items around, which is honestly pretty regular. Species clause, which means you're not allowed to have 6 Snorlaxes on your team, even though I know deep down we all want to have 6 Snorlaxes on our team. Restricted Pokemon means no legendaries or mythicals, which I honestly love. I'm tired of fighting Primal Kyogre, Primal Groudon. Get those Pokemon out of here. Please don't join Sword and Shield. Anyways, there is a sportsmanship clause, which is pretty interesting. They don't want you to create endless battles, spam sleep, Oko moves, evasion moves. If you played any Smogon tournaments in the past or played on Pokemon Showdown, I'm sure you guys are pretty familiar with this. Advantage. And now this rule right here alone makes this event so much more interesting. You're only allowed 1 super effective type Pokemon against the gym you're challenging. So, for example, you may only use 1 fire, ice, fire. Okay, wait, hello? Koa, read. You're only allowed to use 1 fire, ice, poison, flying, or bug type Pokemon against the grass type gym, for example. And that honestly is going to change so much on my teams. I'm going to have to mix and match Pokemon that I'm not used to mixing and matching. It's going to make things pretty interesting. Team changes, you're allowed to change your teams anytime. And timer rules is you're not allowed to run down the timer for the win. You must defeat all the opponent's Pokemon to get the W. And yeah, that's pretty much all the rules. At this point, you guys are probably tired of me talking. So without further ado, I want to go into a battle. But before that, I want to quickly say that if you guys want to join this challenge for yourself, I will leave a link to the Discord down below in the description. So scroll down there if you guys are interested. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. And boom, here we are, getting ready for one of the matches for this whole gym challenge series. My participating team is going to be not Supreme, not this time. We're going to be bringing my party, which is this Gmax Lapras team I've been working on for a while now. I probably should introduce my opponent. Today I'm going against 200 Candies. He seems like a pretty chill guy. I did a few scrim matches against him last night. Yeah, it was like midnight last night, so technically this morning. But yeah, I did a few scrim matches against him. I'm guessing his real name's Joel. Very nice guy. He is the gym leader of the dark type variant. I don't know why I said it in that order, but as you can see, he has all dark type Pokemon on his team, and we're gonna see if I can beat him. There's a lot of limitations with having a dark type team, and hopefully I could poke holes straight through it using my team here. I think knowing he has a bunch of dark type Pokemon, right? Hear me out, hear me out. I think I want to bring Alcremie and Lapras to start. Just because Alcremie has a really good matchup into them. I mean, Fairy type versus Dark type Pokemon. Like, you can't really ask for much more there. On top of that, Lapras is just extremely, extremely, extremely strong. And then from there, I'm just going to bring the rest of my Pokemon in the back. This is a 6v6 match. So, hopefully, my skills don't, lose me this match, okay? Because if I lose, I'll be so mad. God. Ugh. Good luck. Good luck to my opponent, Joel, here. Hopefully we come out on top. This is epic. Honestly, I'm like lightweight nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why. Like, I never get nervous ever in like Pokemon battles and that stuff. But this is, I'm recording. And on top of that, this is against someone who's actually really good. I went against him yesterday, and he's not bad at all. So here you get to see here, he has all shiny Pokemon, by the way. Just a major flex. He's already won the match in the flex department. So we have to beat him in every other way possible. So you can see here, he is rocking T-Tar and Crawdon to start. And so he gets Sand up, and he also has Crawdon to start. Ooh, this is going to be rough. Do I have anything for this? I actually think what I'm going to do this first turn, he's going to try and kill my Lapras right off the bat. My Lapras, I know, can survive a max Rocks Fall right off the bat here. But do I want to risk it in case he gets a crit or anything like that? Not really. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to protect or decorate. I think I'm going to decorate into the Lapras slot, but have Lapras actually switch out to Venusaur here. Yeah, that seems like it's going to be the best play for me here. I just need to get a good opportunity to have Lapras get out for free. So here we go. He's going to start D-maxing right off the bat. I'm expecting to see T-Tar come out. D-max T-Tar. Very strong Pokemon. I'm pretty sure he runs weakness policy on his. I'm not 100% sure, but pretty sure he runs weakness policy on his. And so, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens here. And I'm pretty sure his T-Tar would outspeed my Lapras. Woo! Here comes Crabhammer straight into the Alcremie slot. I survived with 4 HP. That's rough, actually, because I'm going to get knocked out here by the Sandstorm. But at the same time, I got Venusaur's attack to raise sharply, which is nice. On top of that, here comes the Max Rockfall into the Alcremie slot. He predicted the switch, which is smart. Fortunately, we got the Decorate off. And ouch, I got hit by the Sandstorm a little bit, but nothing too bad. What can his Pokemon do to Venusaur? Honestly, not much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch straight into Torkoal here. And with Torkoal out on the field, it should be pretty simple what I'm going to do from here. I'm going to have Drought pop off. And then on top of that, I'm going to have Venusaur get the double speed in the Sun terrain. I think I'm going to switch straight off of... I'm going to switch straight into William here, which is my Gyarados. Gyarados has Intimidate. Do I normally run Gyarados on this team? No, but I had to make a few changes because there's limitations to the battles. I'm not allowed to have 2 Pokemon that are strong against Dark-type Pokemon. So I had to switch up. I had to kick what's his name out? Toxicroak. I had to kick him to the curb. I think I'm going to go for a Max Overgrowth straight into the Crawdon slot because he scares me more than Tyranitar does at this point. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to go for here. He could also go for Max Guard, which would be really smart for him. So I think this Intimidate proc is going to help me survive some attacks on his side, because these are both physical attackers. And honestly, the Crabhammer from Crawdon is just insane. The damage from that is ridiculous. So hopefully this works out. Here comes the Venusaur, baby. Thick boy Venusaur out on the field. Oh, man. It feels weird D-maxing my Venusaur here. I haven't D-maxed Venusaur in a very long time. I normally go for Lapras, but since this is a 6v6 format, I have a little bit more flexibility here. The Max Overgrowth lands on the Crawdon. This should be able to OHKO, especially with the Decorate proc that I got off earlier. This is also going to set up some of that, grassy terrain, which will provide, healing after each round, which is nice. I noticed my game sound is low. There you go. Hopefully you guys can hear the game a little bit louder now. Here comes the Max Flare. I wasn't ready for Max Flare, to be honest. Especially in the sun, that's going to hurt a lot. But we survived that actually decently well. I think that must be Fire Punch, right? I don't think there's no way he's a Specs T-Tar, right? I mean, maybe. You never know. But I'm pretty sure that is not Flamethrower and indeed is Fire Punch. Which is pretty cool. I didn't think he had Fire Punch on this set. Here comes Drapion as well. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get a D-Dance off here. Is it greedy? Yes. Will it pay off? Oh, yes, it will. All right, let's get a D-Dance off here and go for the Max Overgrowth into the Tyranitar slot. This might be able to knock out a one hit. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. But this is better than the G-Max Ooze or the Max Ooze move into the Drapion slot. I don't think that would be smart, so... pretty much playing with the cards I have dealt. I probably could have went for I probably should have went for it doesn't matter, never mind. I was gonna say I probably should have went for Waterfall into the T-char slot to make sure that I can get that knockout, but it looks like so far things are going well. His D-max is down. Unfortunately, I have Life Orb here, so I'm gonna take a lot of damage, a lot of residual damage here. The poison jab lands on William. Please don't get poisoned. Alright, we're good. And I get a D-dance off for free, which is really nice. So yeah, now we have one D-dance off. We have Decorate on our Venusaur. These are two really strong Pokemon. They're ready to attack here. I'm in a pretty good position. I might need I'm gonna look at his team on this next turn. I want to make sure I have everything in order. Sableye this what he decides to pull out next. Sableye is horrifying because I don't know what he has, because he could be what, Trick. Like, I think one of the sets is Trick Eject Button, which is something I've been running. Sableye is so unpredictable, so I think I'm gonna focus him down this turn. Let me look at his team, make sure. So he also has a Hydreigon on the back, which is going to be really rough, and also has a Mandibuzz, which honestly all these Pokemon, having my Venusaur D-max right now isn't going to do well against. So I think I'm going to go for a Waterfall, Sableye, and also I'm going to double target into Sableye here. Max Overgrowth straight into the Sableye slot. If I wanted to be greedy, there's an Encore. Very smart, very smart. Unfortunately, I'm going to be locked into D-Dance here. This is what I was worried about. I was worried about some random boo-boo coming out. It's fine. It's fine. We're just going to be locked doing Dragon Dance for a very long time here. Which isn't the worst in the world, because he's going to have to choose his targets very carefully here. This shouldn't knock out, which is good. And I'm stuck spamming D-Dance for a while. I think I'm just going to let my Pokemon just finish it. Just finish my D-Dance, because he's going to have to choose targets later. And that's gonna work in our favor. Definitely work on our favor a little bit later. I kind of wish I D-maxed my Gyarados here, honestly. Just because Gyarados has a really good matchup. I mean, with max Airstream and stuff, just Gyarados is a god. But, oh well, you know, it is what it is. You see he's thinking here. Sends out Dirty Bird, which I'm sure is the Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz comes out. I love the shinies, by the way. I think it's so sick, all the Beast Ball shinies. I wish I had the time and patience for that. Alright, so at this point, I want to go for a Waterfall. I can only use Dragon Dance. Okay, well, I guess I'm stuck using Dragon Dance here. We know we survive one Poison Jab, as long as I don't get poisoned. And I could go for Sludge Bomb straight into Dirty Bird. I might just do that because I think it's the best thing I actually have here. So yeah, that's what I'm going to go for. Sludge Bomb straight into the Dirty Bird. This should knock out. Oh, it doesn't knock out. That's a thick bird right there. I'm sacking off Venusaur here. Unfortunate to see my poor Venusaur get sacked off like this, but it is what it is, baby. He's put in plenty of work this round. Yeah, there goes Venusaur. He's knocked out now. I'm worried about... He has like a million Dark-type Pokemon, and it's going to be literally impossible. Oh, I'm dead here. Whew. Good plays by my opponent here. Okay, so he gets a double knockout. I think I'm gonna go for this play. Is it the best play? Let's see. How much? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it. I think this is what I have to go for. So I'm gonna go a Oranguru Torkoal, right? And my Oranguru is gonna have a lot of issues here because, I mean, he's a dark type gym leader, and I mean, dark type Pokemon versus psychic type Pokemon is rough, right? So he's probably gonna expect me to go for Trick Room here, right? So expecting him to expect me to go for Trick Room, I'm actually gonna hit Protect or Instruct. I'm not sure anymore. Let's see. We have Sun up for one more turn, I believe. It's a bit of a 50-50 because he could double target into Oranguru and easily knock him out. Right, so if I go for Protect, I think it's the safest play. I go for, I lied. I'm going to go for Trick Room here. I need to get Trick Room down, and then I want to go for Eruption at the same time. So by doing this, he has to choose his targets very carefully. He goes for the Poison Jab into Oranguru. That makes me think he's Choice Banded. He double targets Oranguru here, which is very smart. I actually don't get knocked out, which is amazing. I get the Eruption off, which is even better than amazing. This should knock out both mons. Yeah. I get the double knockout here with Torkoal. Torkoal just brings so much heat to the table. No pun intended. Literally heat out the ass on this guy. He's nuts. Here comes Trick Room. And then now I can show off my, what is it called? My Eruption slash Instruct combo, which is insane. I think his last Pokemon is Hydreigon, though, which is really rough for us. Honestly, I have a really bad matchup in Hydreigon. So, we'll see. By the way, Shiny Hydreigon looks sick. I actually own a Shiny Hydreigon. I think it's still in Pokemon X. Yeah, I think Pokemon X has my Shiny Hydreigon in it. Just a side note. Alright, so we're going to go for Instruct because Psychic does not affect Dark-type Pokemon. And then I'm just going to go for... I have to go for Eruption. I think it's the hardest hitting move I have in my arsenal right now. We're going to see how much damage Torkoal can really do. This is not in Sun. Oh my god. Oh my god. Not very effective, my ass. Not very effective, my ass. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to knock him out unless I get like a high roll. So, you know, high rolls in chat, boys. Get some high rolls in chat. Okay, never mind. Apparently, it doesn't work like that. Dark Pulse comes out. This is going to go straight into Rangaroo. Instantly knocked out. But I have 2 Pokemon. He has 1 Pokemon. I have Lapras in the back. Here comes Lapras. And then I have Torkoal in the front. Torkoal should easily be able to knock out with 1 Eruption. And if that doesn't happen, I also have Freeze Dry. So Freeze Dry, which is super effective, and then Eruption. And with that, that should conclude this battle. Yo, shout out to 200 Candies, the Dark-type gym leader. He's nuts. He's a great guy. I went against him earlier, just in scrim matches. We were practicing VGC stuff. A really awesome guy. Thank you for the battle. And yeah, with that, I'm also probably going to end off the video here. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, then be sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that fun jazz and shiz and shenanigans. And also, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, be sure to check out the Discord if you guys want to do this challenge along with me. All right. With that said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.